There's something weird going on with the Battlefield 6 matchmaking in this game that I just can't quite put my finger on. But I just had to make this video because I've been seeing this post, or not this post, but I've been seeing things on Reddit threads and on YouTube comment sections that the matchmaking in this game is just it's a 50-50 coin flip. Either you do the pummeling or you get pummeled. There's literally no in between. Now, keep in mind, I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield 3, so I would technically call myself a veteran, but I'm not a diehard to where it's like I know every little intricate thing about all of the games or every individual games. I just have a lot of experience with this franchise. So I've known, in those previous games like Battlefield 5 or 4 or 3 or hell, even Battlefield 1, which is honestly one of my favorites. You would have games where you just get absolutely destroyed. And I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't have games like that where it was just very lopsided. It's happened. So, but it's just in this game in Battlefield 6, it's like it's so damn prevalent that it makes the experience just so just not fun, and it's really annoying because keep in mind this right here is my first game. This was a couple of days ago. I want to say it was on no, this wasn't on Saturday. It was on a Sunday. So I recorded this on a Sunday, and this is my very, 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 very first game. And on Conquest, because Conquest is one of my favorite modes in Battlefield, but sometimes I gotta step away and not play Conquest because it's just I have too many damn games like this. Now I don't mind losing games like this because they are outliers. But the fact that it happens every single fucking time I hop on this mode, it makes me just play escalation because breakthrough honestly is too damn broken, especially if you're on the defending side. It's just not fucking fun. You hardly win on defense breakthrough. So I just really just play escalation. Escalation is my home away from home, and that's really the only damn mode I can play. King of the Hill, I sometimes play here and there, but it's really just escalation. When Conquest is getting on my nerves, I just literally just hop on escalation because all honestly, they keep taking away game modes and shit. They keep refreshing shit. It's so fucking weird how they have the damn matchmaking, or not matchmaking, but well, it is the matchmaking that is weird, but it's so weird how they have the playlist. They always change and refresh. I don't know why they just can't keep all the shit just in one place. But anywho, going back to the gameplay, it's really nothing too noteworthy, but this does prove my point about the weird ass matchmaking. So right here, when I respawn, I'm trying to cover our flank right here. I try to go for this area, and what do you know? There's someone right there. So I get that guy, go for the res here, and you just have to excuse me throughout the video. If you see me randomly knife, you just have to excuse me on that. I changed my melee and my knifing buttons around because I come from Call of Duty as well, and I play on tactical, and I just like having my crouch as my right stick. But it also doesn't help that the damn PlayStation 5 controller is so fucking sensitive that it can detect a wet fart. So, if you see me unintentionally fat fingering just randomly melee, that's why. I literally don't know how I've played on this game in particular, having my melee set to the right stick for so long, but it just got on my nerves because I would lose gunfights with me randomly knifing when I'm not trying to knife. But yeah, bodies are flying around. I'm trying to get some smokes off. I go for a couple reses here. I'm just trying to push the enemy back because they are pushing our shit in quite literally. And I'm trying to get res off, trying to bring people back. I like playing medic and stuff like that. Medic and engineering, my two favorite classes. Even I sprinkle in some assault here and there, but those are my two favorites. But yeah, I'm set on fire here because the fire in this game lasts 50,000 fucking years. I know that area is too hot. I really want to run in there and res that guy, but I just know the area was too hot. So I pick off that guy. I get one more here, and then I die to a guy using a shotgun because damn, he has a flashlight shotgun, and they're brighter than the sun itself. And right here, before I just die, he picks off two more people some fucking how. And I just know if that was me in that situation, I would maybe get one kill off and I get put down like a rabid dog instantly. But yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward this game in particular because, like I said before, there's literally nothing noteworthy, and we'll continue on with the commentary. But yeah, as you can see, the game gets pretty ugly here, and this is where the lopsided part, comes into effect. We just didn't have an answer for him, And I get one guy and I get shot from my left, and look at this. They're all 7 to 8 people at least are all running together. It's just like I go against SEAL Team 6 all the fucking time. But I slowed this part down because I just wanted to show the scoreboard. Like look at this. I'm going 22 and 7. Top guy's going 24 and 9 and 6. I have 6 captures. He has 8. Another guy might go in positive 23 and 9 with 4 caps, 37 and 8, 2 caps. So he's just kill horn, but at least he's trying to do something. 17 and 7, 8 captures, and then the rest is just you got your 6 and 12s, your 13 and 12s. Is just like I have people playing the objective, so it's not like I just have complete shitters on my team. But look at the other team. I just look at all that shit, man. Like I can't. When you have games like this all the damn time, it gets very fucking annoying. And I will put my stats on here. I'll put a little screenshot because I know I'll have some fucking mouth breathing people saying, "Oh, it's a skill issue, skill issue." No, the fuck it's not. Check my stats. But yeah, we lost this game pretty bad. We didn't get any slither of momentum. We lost 0 to 798. So yeah, we basically got our asses whooped. Hell, even my squad left mid game, which I didn't even notice until the end credits. I was like, oh, they left too. So they were sick of the bullshit more than likely. But I'm gonna go ahead and take us to Liberation Peak, my second match, mind you, and I'm gonna tell you how that went. But yeah, moving on to Liberation Peak, as you can already see by the scoreboard that this is going to be a win because we're still at 1100 and they're like literally at 900. But I get this little sleek triple kill, finish off the last guy with the pistol. But yeah, it's just this game, man. I like it at times, but it is a very frustrating battlefield, and especially coming from other games or previous games in the series, this game, like, it feels like a COD light, and I'm not the first person to say that. There's been countless people saying this game doesn't feel like a traditional battlefield, which I agree. It just doesn't. And this game already has enough problems. The TTK, the whole gunfight. Every gun feels like a fucking laser beam. Um, and correct me if I'm wrong. I did take a small break from the game before I came back, but didn't they do something with the gunfights in this game? Didn't they have an update surrounding before season 4 came out, like the whole gunfighting thing? Because I know before every gun felt like a damn laser. Some guns had more recoil than others, but it was very manageable. And coming me having a lot of shooters under my belt, I can deal with recoil, but I did get the whole laser sentiment. Like, it just wasn't fun. But yeah, the fast TTK, the maps had like zero fucking flow. Um, I can't tell you how many times I played like Blackwell Fields or fucking any other map in this game or New Silbeck Sea. I had to turn those maps off because it's just nothing but a big ass square of just land. Especially from the other games where they've had their, you know, meat grinder type maps, Operation Locker and whatnot. It just doesn't feel right. And I wouldn't say this game has SBMM necessarily, but it has some form of team balancing where it's fucking egregious, bro. Because this being my second game, mind you, just reinforces that statement where it's like, damn, you know, the game's like, oh, sorry, we put you in that match. Here, have a win. Sorry, it's on us. It just gets very tiring. Sometimes you have matches in a row, mind you, where it's just like loss after loss after loss after loss. It's just like, damn, bro. Like, when can I just play the game and not get shit on? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just not fun in that aspect. But yeah, I end up winning this game in a blowout victory, as you can tell by the scoreboard already. I shouldn't have spider senses, letting me know if I'm gonna have a good game or a bad game in like 5 to 10 minutes, which is fucking stupid. But I said all that to say this. I'm pretty sure this is something they can change easily, this whole like team balancing bullshit. But no one dies. I don't know. They're just the embodiment of incompetence sometimes. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a game developer, but something like this just seems simple to fix. Is I don't know how I didn't fucking kill that guy, but I don't know. It just makes everything I said earlier in this video just that much more noticeable, and it just makes everything, like I said before, just worse. It just makes all the other issues that much glaring. The cherry on top of the shit sundae. But perfect side tangent as I get fucking JFK Part 2. I don't know why the fuck the snipers in this game don't have no suppression or flinch mechanic, especially if they're getting fucking shot at. That's the only thing that I can't stand about them. You know, they play, or the snipers feel like how a sniper should, but I'm not a recon player, but I've seen, you know, recon gameplay, and you know, I've seen snipers and whatnot. It's just, I don't know. As I pick up this behemoth of a shotgun, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean that as in, what the fuck is this cursed abomination? Like, who the fuck puts a damn ACOG on a buckshot shotgun? Like, I don't understand. I would understand if this was slugs, but still, um, this game, you know, it has potential. And I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. I'm making this sound like it's an abusive relationship, but this game has potential to be one of the upper echelon Battlefield games, but it's so much bullshit that they have to change first in order for it to become one of those games. Because I see the potential. I mean, for fuck's sake, I play like half the damn Battlefield games, so you know, I feel like I know what a good Battlefield should feel like. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just literally just a COD light with Battlefield just slapped on there for recognition brand sake. And I know I'm not crazy because I've seen this sentiment across the internet, but I don't want to drag this video out for too long. I'm gonna highlight, you know, a little nice tank kill streak I had in the end of the game. But I went like 23 and 4. You know, I didn't really go too crazy. Just like I said, went on a little kill streak with a tank. But that's all I got for you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next upload. I'm out of here. Peace.
Oh shit. Now brace yourself!
Thank you.
Put that out.
Move aside,
boy.
I had to travel that far to get to you? Oh, big ass.
That's the time chamber. It's a boy.
Move aside, boy.
We have to be sure.
Unnecessary.
We have to be sure.
So unnecessary.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, see, I was trying to fit the character's name that was working in the time chamber. You did that.
You didn't say that. I'd have locked it in. There's so many groups I know like that. Okay. I could have picked Gohan and I could have picked Tang, Gohan, and Goku. I would have did that. See? You didn't say nothing. But you're right, Mike. I should have paid attention to the stage. Oh, I bet. Well, since you picked this place, perfect. Oh, yeah, I know what to do. A dance to the death. I want to apologize. I was looking for drip. My apologies. No, you won't.
He's the galactic control.
There's your feebleness of mine. Oh, shit. Elite! Be gone!
I'm finna get Jocko Z rank, brother, just to piss niggas off.
Oh,
You just spam elite beam
you a
on these
sick
niggas,
man. You a sick man.
bro.